Okay. Last topic, 11.7. That is an event that have an, and the second part is the conditional probability. Okay, with and we have two different formulas. I give to you both of them and an example of each. All right. Then the first and is an and probability with independent events. Then the first thing that we need to know is when it's an independent. Then when it's independent, if when one of them is happening is has no effect on the probability of the other. Okay? Then for that reason they are independent. One is not affecting the another one. For that reason they are independent. Okay? And when they are independent, the formula is this one. P, A and B, remember that is and is intersection, is equal PA and multiplied by PB. That is the only, remember that we saw or already, or we need to add. And we need to multiply. Okay? To multiply, to find the probability that of A and the probability of B and multiply both of them. Okay? Let's see an example about this one. Let me give you 2 minutes or 1 minute and a half to try to understand the problem. All right. Then the U.S. roulette, they have in total they have 38 slots. Say 1 from 36, 0 and double 0. From that, 18 are black and 18 are red and 2 are green. Then we have 18 black and 18 red and 2 green. Now look at the question now. What is the probability that the red occurring 2 consecutive plays? That is and. That is and. We need to use the formula P A and B is equal to PA multiplied by PB. But what happened? PA and PB in that case is the same because it's the red. Then what is the probability? I need to find P red multiplied by P red again. Because it's 2 consecutive times. Alright? Then how can I find the probability that is red? Say how many slots we have in total? We have 38. Then my denominator in both of them will be 38. Okay, will be 38. And what is my numerator? My numerator is how many red we have? We have 18. Then that will be 18 and 18 because it's red and red. If you want, you simplify first. And after, let me see if they want the answer as a decimal. You simplify and after you multiply, or you multiply and after you simplify. That is up to you. Then by 18 over 38, that is 9 over 19 multiplied by 9 over 19. Then in that case, the answer, they want the answer as a decimal. Then that is 9 times 9 is 81. No? 9 times 9 is 81. Divide by 19 times 19. 19 multiplied by 19. That is 361. And when they want the answer as a fraction, but they want the answer as a decimal. Then you divide 81 by 361. Then that is 0.22. 0.22. Depending how they want the answer. Was a 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place. In that case, I give the answer with 2 decimal place. Okay? Then this is a red consecutive. Imagine that another example. They want that the probability that is one green and red or black. Then not two reds. Say one green and one black. Then well, this is a different example, okay? The one that you then green. How many we have green? We have 2. Then that will be 2/38. And how many black we have? We have 18. 18/38. If you want to simplify, that would be 1/19 and 9/19. That would be 9/361. Then and you divide now 9 divided by 361, and the probability is 0.02. It's of course is less probability because we have only two green. All right. Then this is when independent events because one is not affecting the other one. Okay, let's see now the formula when they are dependent events. Right, that's another part of this lesson. I know. Let me see one more example about this one. About independent. The probability that Florida will be hit by a hurricane is in 1 year is 5/19. Then look the question now. What is the probability that Florida will be hit by a hurricane in three consecutive years? 3 consecutive years. Then in that case, it's an probability, then we need to multiply. Then in that case, 1 year is a probability. In 3 years, then that will be the probability in 1 year multiplied by the probability in 1 year multiplied by the probability in 1 year. Then that, but in 1 year is 5/19. That means that will be 5/19 multiplied by 5/19 multiplied by 5/19. Or if you want, you multiply 5 by 5 by 5 and 19 by 19 by 19, or it's the same that 5/19 to the power 3. Then in that case, you can do that. Okay, is 5 to the power 3 is 125. 19 to the power 3, 19 times 19 times 19 is 6,859. 6,859. Then let me do again because I'm not sure. 19 times 19 times 19. This is that. And 125 divided by 6,859 is equal 0.018. If they want as a 2 decimal place, you run it to 0.02. But if it's 3 decimal place, can be like that. That depends how they want the answer. Okay? Then that is when and probability with independent event. Let's see now with dependent event. Then this is and probability and with dependent event. First, we are going to do the definition when it's dependent event. When they are dependent event, when one event is happening, they is affecting the probability of the other. Then it's the opposite, the independent event. Depending on one depends on the another one. one is affecting the other one. All right? That is depending on. And this is the formula for that. Then P, A, and B is PA multiplied by P, B given that A has occurred already. Okay? Then this is the formula. Remember that you can use the formula in the test. Then I'm not going to use too much time. After you can see the formula on the PowerPoint or you can see the formula on the video. But you can use that formula in the test. Alright? Then let's see an example when it's a dependent event. Okay, look. Imagine that you want a free trip to Spain, and you can take two people with you. With just expenses paid. Bad news. 10 of your cousins they want to go with you. 10 of your cousins, they want to go with you to Spain. All right? What? Well, you say, well, can be only 2. They can be only 2. I am going to write the name of each cousin in a card, and I will select one card with the name. All right? Then when you select that one, I select one already, and you need to select a second card without replacing the first card. Okay? If 3 of your cousins speak Spanish, then 3 of them only speak Spanish. Then find the probability that when I select the people, 2 will be 2 people that speak Spanish. Alright? Then if that is an probability, then I am going to need to find P, the probability that the people speak Spanish, and multiply by the probability that given the probability that that one that speaks Spanish was select first. Then I need to, that is the probability that I need to find. The probability that I speak Spanish multiplied by the condition. Because the condition is that one that speaks Spanish was select already. Alright? Then how can I do this probability? Then this is the condition. This one. How many boys I have in total? I have 10. Then my denominator here will be 10. And from that 10, how many speak Spanish? From that 10, okay, let me see. You write a cousin name, 2 people with you, let me see, 10 of course have being today, then you write a good name in the cup, place the card in hand and select one name. Then you select a second name with the rest of it. 3, you see. 3 speak Spanish. Then the probability that I speak Spanish will be 3 over 10. Because from 10, 3 speak Spanish. But now, my second condition is that I select one already that speaks Spanish. If I select from this one already, how many I will have now that speak Spanish? 2, because I select one already here. Okay? And if I select one here, that would be 9, because one is selected already, then my denominator will be 1 less. Alright? Then, now, I multiply 3 times 2, 6, 10 times 9 is 90. That is 10 divided by 6, 6 divided by 1, by 6 is 6. 90 divided by 6 is 15. 1 over 15. I don't know if they want the answer. If they want the answer as a decimal or as a fraction. If it's as a fraction, would be that one. As a decimal, I need to divide 1 by 15. That is 0.067. Alright? And that is the second part of the lesson today. We have one more. Then this is an probability with dependent and independent event. Alright? And let's see now the last part, that is conditional probability. Conditional probability is this one. Okay, conditional probability is the probability of B, assuming that the event A has already occurred. That is the way we call conditional probability. Okay, and we call that probability P, B slash A. Okay, like this. Right? The notation that we use for conditional probability. And let's see an example. Okay, I am going to select a letter from the English alphabet. Okay, what is the conclusion? The condition that I am going to select a vowel given that the outcome is a letter that precedes H. Then that is my two condition. Okay? Then the first thing that I need to find is how many letters are before H in the English alphabet. Then I'm going to say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. Then H. Before H, we have this letter. Then how many letters we have before H? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then this is 7 letters that precede H. We have 7 letters before H. Then that will be my denominator. Then the probability of B, A, that in that case can be probability to be a vowel, with the condition that is before H will be equal what? Will be equal. Denominator is 7. Then because we have 7 letters in total before H. Then before H, how many vowels we have? A and E. We have only 2. Then my numerator will be 2. 2 over 7. Alright? 2 over 7. And let me see if they want as a, well, in that case they do one as a decimal. That can be the final answer. 2 over 7. Alright? And that's it for 11.7. 11.7, we have only one question in the test. Anyway, I will tell you how many questions we have in total from each topic. Okay?